Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nina. I do a ton of thrift flips and today I have another one that I am so excited for. I came across this top all over my Pinterest. Not just one time, not just two times, literally a billion trillion times. Of course, the shirt is $200. And I don't even think that was Canadian, so yikes. This top specifically is from a small business. I think it's called Beasha Studios, and I do understand where the price point is coming from, of course. And if I had the means to support them, I would absolutely buy this top from the website. Unfortunately, I currently am unemployed, so I do not have the funds to buy this top. So I'm just gonna recreate it. Okay, let me show you what I thrifted in order to do that. And I got myself two options. I got myself this very bold polka dotted top, and usually I would say this is not quite my style because I'm very going away from the bold colors, yet today I woke up and decided to wear a bright blue top. So who am I to say anything, because clearly I'm a freaking liar. We have this top. Why did I get it? One, it's polka dot, and that one has big polka dots, and this one has big polka dots, so it kind of works. I kind of like the colors, and mainly the material is kind of perfect, and the shape is already perfect, so I think there's going to be minimal thrift DIY. I honestly just felt like this was the most beginner-friendly tutorial I could do. For my more advanced, more step DIY, I got myself this shirt.
Okay, this is where I think things started going wrong because after looking back on it, the shirt has no stretch, and because I went in really confident about knowing how to cinch fabric and shirr fabric, I didn't look up videos to remind myself. So honestly, up from this point, it's just doom.
Now, in theory, this is more similar to the actual shirt because it has that kind of silky material, and we have the more neutral, and then it has this kind of polka dot pattern, very small polka dots, which is why I almost didn't get it because I was like, it's not quite the big polka dot vibe. So I think if that shirt and this shirt had a baby, I would have the same shirt, and I'm inspired by it. I'm not trying to fully copy it. All right, here's the first one on so you can see. Why is it kind of cute? Like, why do I kind of like the top and I don't want to change it? It's ugly. It's ugly. It's an ugly top. It's ugly, Nina. For this top, I literally think that all I'm going to have to do is just shirr from like here to here. All right, here we have top number 2. Also very cute just on its own. But this one's going to be a little bit more complicated, a little bit more lost on how to do this one. But we'll figure it out as usual. Should I start with the hard one? Maybe I should start with the harder one first and then work my way towards the easier one. Okay, fine. But let me tell you what I'm gonna do with this top. I'm gonna wear it this way, backwards. So what I'm gonna do is, this is the part, the middle part, like normal. I'm gonna shirr that up with the elastic, make it really cinched, yes. But then the back will be a button closure, which is super fun. Great way to get this kind of fabric on and off since it's not stretchy. Then here is where I'm going to cut the boat neckline, and then I'm just going to keep cutting until it meets the button at the back so that this top collar is gone and that it's more similar to that boat neckline. And then the sleeves, I'm going to do the cap sleeves like I normally plan to do. And then hopefully we should get a really chic shirt. And then if I have extra fabric with the sleeves that I cut off, I want to do the little necktie that they have because I thought that was so chic. Let's get into it. Hopefully this shouldn't be crazy DIY, but never say never. Never literally say never. Every time I say that it's going to be an easy DIY, it literally isn't. It becomes maybe the most hard and challenging DIY rework thrift transformation that I've ever made in my entire life. Yeah, okay. I'm babbling so much. I'm just a little babbling baby. Babbling broken baby Babylon. Wow. And this is me without coffee, so that's crazy. So I'm back with Angie. Yay! Round of applause. I'm using Angie. I know it's a tough one for me to get used to, but we're here. Love you. Mwah. And okay, we're gonna just start pinning. So I'm gonna start with the neckline, and we're gonna just pin straight across, and then we're gonna cut. And again, leaving a little bit of room for seam allowance. So I'm gonna cut like a little bit higher than what I want the final neckline to be. Don't get frightened. It's gonna be okay. But basically, I've cut everything that I needed to cut. I do need to refine these sleeves a little bit because that's not right. Okay, so here's where we have the top, girl. What? And what's going on? Literally this top, things are not. It's been a toughie. It's been a toughie, but this time not a sewing toughie. This time it's just been a me toughie. And I'm struggling to speak or get through sentences today. Additionally, it is 3 p.m. because I decided to have a slow morning. I had a slow morning, and then suddenly it was 3 and I was like, I have to make 2 shirts today. And somehow I'm still procrastinating. And I live in a place where it gets dark at 4 p.m. So I have very minimal time to get to it. Let's fold raw edges in. Let's fold the raw edges in. Fold the raw hem in. Let's do it. Yikes, that might be a little wonky. Whatever, no one will see it. I'm just a girl trying to get seamed. Okay, my sleeves have been capped. Love that. So now it's time to hem the neckline. Hey gang, this is where we're at, so let's not mess with it. Okay, now we're gonna go on to this section, which is the elastification of this t-shirt. What I'm gonna do is just pin where I want it to start and then pin where I want it to end, and then basically just sew rows and rows and rows. If I remember correctly, you only have to do the elastic thread on the bobbin. So the bobbin is the part of the thread that sits at the bottom of your sewing machine. So you have thread feeding from the top and then thread feeding from the bottom. So the bottom bobbin, it's what we're gonna fill up right now with some elastic thread, and the top thread is gonna stay regular, just cotton thread that I have. Voila, look at that. The fabric is cinched and it's stretchy. So now I'm just gonna keep making rows of this over and over.
It's perfect. It's polo, it's Ralph Lauren, it's but it's the light.
Ooh, so bad. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, guys. This may be my first thrift flip fail. Oh gosh, how could I end a vlog with a fail? Cursed. So let me take you back to approximately 18 hours ago. I'm under my sewing machine, I'm shirring, having a grand old time. I'm like 30 shirts in, like a billion stitches in. And then I'm like, okay, I think it's finally time to give her a try on. Let's see the good work I did. Let's try her on. I guess I wasn't pulling my fabric enough when I was shirring because I freaking made it so small that I couldn't even fit a chihuahua. Like literally, it was so teensy tiny itty bitty. So not only was I humbled on the waist that I didn't have, but very disappointed in the amount of hours that I put in to this for it to not work. So in my rage, I took the shirt and I ripped it. I just, because I was a little bit upset. I was a little bit angry and I need to get my anger out, and I went a little crazy on this poor shirt, and that resulted in this. Oh, what is this? I don't know. Does it like sort of kind of look like something? Kinda. It kind of looks like something. Something good? I don't really know. Yeah, it's like, don't look at that. Don't look at the back. Just focus on the front and squint a little too. Just a little squint. So yeah, I mean, it's a flop for sure. It was a flop. It's a flop. And this goes to show that not every thrift flip is a success. Sometimes when you don't plan and you just put fabric under a sewing machine and slap some elastic on it, it's just not gonna turn out like you envision. I shan't give up because I do have this shirt still. Thank God I bought 2, there was a reason. And I think when I'm ready mentally to take this project on again, we will try again with this. But for now, I'm scarred and I don't want to do this project anymore. So we're gonna move on to the next one, and then I'll come back to you when I do this one. Okay. Okay, bye.